intentionally, because there's a big chance that we've seen some of those damn things actually show rather surprising amount of intelligence. I think there's something more going on with the holos than we see. And I think there is something that has some control of all of them.
Something puppeteering the entire thing, you may say?
Yeah, like some of them have more intelligence to be controlled themselves, but others are basically you're directing a pack of dogs, rabid dogs in this case, but still.
Yeah, we have seen ethereals with the capacity for tactical thinking, but we haven't really seen any, or encountered any yet, with the capacity for strategic thinking. With tactical is more just on your own and such. For in this comparison, strategic would be, well, leading other troops and such. That we have not seen, I believe.
Yet.
Anyways.
All the students and teachers will leave the school and head to the square. Even if the holo gets out of control, we can make sure as few people as possible are at risk. So, that's the situation. Belle, Wise, I assume you're gonna take the commission?
Once she's done, Kaleda turns and leaves the video store. Okay, just what sort of reason would the principal have for not sounding the alert about that holo? Like, the first thing I can think of is, like, insurance fraud or something, but that sounds a bit simple for something like this. Then again, simple reasons are, well, also frequent reasons. Can't complain about business when it comes to knocking, but are you worried about her, Wise? You could say that, but I just realized something. It doesn't matter how dependable she normally is. She's facing such a unique situation. She must be under so much pressure right now. It's late. Rest up. She said she'd contact us once it's time to move. You rest comfortably, and now your mind feels exceptionally clear. There we go. You remember the commission from last time? Infiltrating the elementary school's holo? You're good. Today's plan is to head to Lumina Square, get the key, and then enter the holo. I'll explain the details when you get here. We'll wait for you at Lumina Square. Okay. Actually, while we're here, we should have a few more things to hang up here.
Oh.
A Garand and his stand. Garand is very likely to be a JoJo's fan. The car is ready in the parking lot. Let's drive to Lumina Square. Surprised we got a commemorative photo from that. I wonder if they'll ever let us hang up our own photos that we make in the game. Okay. Now I'm curious what sort of extra work they put Anton to for sending that embarrassing video. Where'd those three little ones go?
Belle, you're here! How's Eos doing? Is your brother taking good care of that little cutie? I got my hands on some amazing lubricant from the outer ring. If you put some into the Bangbu's base, it can drip out of the eyes. How about Eos give it a go?
Hey, aren't you a teacher right now? Did you leave your character along with that dress at home?
Speaking of, shouldn't you two be in disguise?
Oh my, I almost forgot. So, little Kaleda, how about you call me Teach and help me get back into character?
Miss Grace! There's 3 students hiding because they had a fight! If we don't find them, we can't do the choir!
That just won't do. Unfortunately, Miss Grace still has some stuff to take care of, all right? So, can Kaleda go and find them with this with this young lady? If you manage to find them, then, as a reward, Miss Grace will give you the hammer she forged at a university internship.
What? Shouldn't you give out a star sticker or snacks or something?
Top one.
I'll take the hammer for my brother.
So long as you find those 3 kids and convince them to come back to join the choir, you can have whatever you want. The only entrance to the Hollow is in the abandoned parking lot near the school. We've already confirmed that the keys to the parking lot are with the principal. Usually, we wouldn't get a chance to get near him, but today, the principal will come to see the choir. While his attention is on the performance, we can figure out a way to steal his keys. So, the only way to obtain the keys is to ensure the choir goes ahead with no issues. That's why we need to deal with those 3 little ones who had an argument. Can I leave this to you?
Well, I guess we have to.
I'll wait for the good news then. Little Kaleda, Miss Grace is appointing you as the leader of your little team.
Who the hell wants to be the leader of a team with just one member?
Emmy, Leisha, and Dan. The 3 of them were causing trouble and wouldn't sing in the choir. They normally join at the hip. Why are they fighting today? It shouldn't have nothing but trouble. I have stacks of paperwork on my desk about company projections, but now I have to hang around and deal with people's pineapple buns. This really isn't a good fit for me. So, what are you doing here, Kaleda? You mean, why am I wearing a school uniform and masquerading as an exchange student? Okay, they didn't want to make a new model for this because it would only be used for this, so... Otherwise, I would be asking, why the hell are you dressed like that when you're supposed to be acting like a school kid? I don't want to be doing it. Who would? The original plan was for Ben and Grace to dress up as teachers. If you had to guess who has the most patience out of all of us, you'd probably think Ben, right? Unfortunately, as soon as Ben walked into her classroom, the poor kids were in tears before he opened his mouth, so I got sucked in with Grace at the last minute. Ben was in tears, apologizing. Of course, it wasn't his fault. Those kids are at the age where they judge books by their covers. Am I complaining too much? I'm sorry, forget I said anything. Our top priority now is finding those 3 students. Come with me. Let's see what the class gossip knows.
I thought the kids will just swarm him. But I guess they happened to run around. They actually got scared of him.
Yeah. Time to sing in front of the principal. I'm so nervous. The dark ocean. Sob. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if the kids ran after the cats around here. They'll surround me if I stand up so they I wish there could be someone like that. It's Kaleda, the mystery exchange student. I'm dying to bump into her while she's running with a piece of toast in her mouth. Kaleda, you're so popular. I'm sorry, I had a granola bar for breakfast. Oh, so you're big and tall because you eat granola bars? I'll start eating them tomorrow then. Enough already about granola. Heard Emmy, Alicia, and Dan were squabbling about something. What have you heard? I may only have cornflakes for breakfast, but I still know what's happening around here. Seems like Dan and Alicia are mad at Emmy. I just bumped into Dan and Alicia, and they both said they were gonna hide somewhere and not meet up with Emmy. Hide? Where do they plan on hiding? I'm not sure, but I think they said it's the grown-ups' favorite spot. I'm afraid only grown-ups know where their favorite place is. Foxy, what do you say? In a place nearby, which you could call a grown-up's favorite spot is over here, right? It must be Coffee Cafe. That's what I was thinking too. You wouldn't be wrong in saying coffee is fuel for a grown-up. I guess you've never seen Grace before she's had her morning coffee. She wouldn't notice if you packed her up and sold her off to the highest bidder. Not a morning person, then. And let's see, Marco had to dip out a drinking game on Dark Souls 3.
Oh dear.
Okay, I'll put my name on your obituary when it comes out then. Obituary. Besides those two places, there doesn't seem to be anywhere nearby that counts as a grown-up's favorite spot. Okay, let's take a look over at Cough Cafe and Old Doogy's massage. Yep, there's one of them. Man can only realize his own existence when he suffers. Alicia and Dan aren't here. I saw where they went, but to tell you the truth, right now I'm consumed by an important philosophical problem. If I don't think this through now, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown 30 years from now. If you can help, I'll tell you what you need to know. What do you say? Okay, what's the problem?
No.
Alright, have you ever wondered why there's never any pineapple inside a pineapple bun? How is that going to trigger a nervous breakdown? Grace swiped it. Mine always has pineapple in it. Yours doesn't? The pineapple bun actually has no pineapple in it? Mine clearly does right here. I see. So we anchor our sense of value to a false spiritual existence when faced with existential questions. As long as you believe you're eating pineapple, the pineapple exists. As long as you believe in the existence of divine beings, then you are blessed. That's a fortunate form of survival. Okay, who handed this kid every single religious text out there? Thank you, Kaleda. You've truly given me much food for thought. Don't say that. My brain feels scrambled. I really hate eating at home, so I thought about going all in on pineapple buns as my primary food. Luckily, you warned me against the perils of such a lifestyle. From now on, I'll do my best not to be a picky eater. So the problem was you're a picky eater? Oh yeah, Alicia and Don were heading over to the parking lot, I think. Go over and take a look. A parking lot? Why would someone think a parking lot would be a grown-up's favorite spot? But it does look like they went to the parking lot. So let's go and take a look. So right back to the beginning. Or, no, a different one.
What the? Okay. I feel like that might be an Easter egg or something.
Okay, kids all over the place. Hello, Grandpa Luke. I presume. Okay, still check both ways. Whenever I see a car, I'm always worried that there might be a... Amy doesn't like being dirty, so she never lies down on the ground, so... These keep disappearing too quickly. I guess if you wait long enough, they would reappear again, hopefully. I'm not afraid of the dark sea, though just a fish I may be. The sailboat is my best friend, taking me into the water's park's end. He said, quit singing, will ya? And he's ditching us as friends. What's the point of singing? I'm not afraid of the dark sea, though a fish I may be. The sailboat is my best friend, taking me to the water park's end, and starts crying. Nisha, but I really do like this song. And Dan, do you still remember this? We finished writing the words, and Emmy was complaining that the song sounded so dumb while writing the music. This is our song. The three of us created it together. I remember her giggling when it was chosen for the class performance. Of course I remember. Us three have always been close. So why didn't she tell us about something as important as transferring to another school? Amy said so herself. Her dad suddenly wanted to pull her from school. Maybe something's going on? She still should have told us. We wouldn't tell anyone. We went exploring in the hollows before, didn't we? We didn't tell anyone about that. Ah! Is that Coleda? Did you hear what we were saying just now? Coleda, great timing. There's something I need your help with. Mia's transferring away, but she didn't tell Dan or me about it, and we're not happy about it. Today the choir was going to sing our song, and we wanted her to be there. And speak for yourself, I'm still mad at her. Don't be angry. Next month Amy won't be around anymore. Shouldn't we spend time with her before she leaves, Dan? And I can go and give Emmy your message, but where is she right now? Emmy, I think she was out of hand sanitizer, so she's probably gone to the convenience store. She's a bit of a clean freak. Normally Alicia and me would carry a spare one for her, but now There's no way we're doing that. We're never going to look out for it ever again. So you'd notice details like running out of hand sanitizer? Kids without enough emotional control to fully get that, well, it's not her choice. And, well, her not... Kids often act like nothing is off in the hopes that it'll mean that things won't change because of that. Not understanding that, well, it won't change the thing, it won't stop it. Question, what is the minimum amount of time needed to clean your hands using hand sanitizer? 30 seconds? You won't be able to kill all the germs on your hands unless you scrub it for at least 30 seconds. Spreading germs to other people is irresponsible. I hate people who are not responsible. Now you know those in bathrooms, those those hand blow dryers or whatever they're called?
Yeah. So probably gonna get discontinued. But go on.
Yeah, you're supposed to stick your hands in there for like a minute or something, but most people assume you can just stick your hands in until your hands feel dry, and that should be enough. But no, if you don't do it in there for long enough, you're just accelerating germ growth.
Not only that. They're gonna discontinue those in many hospitals until they notice that it spreads it more around the entire room.
Yeah.
So they're gonna implement
they get
more.
blown around.
Yeah, and they're gonna implement the paper towels again. Better to paper towels. Says you dry your hands and you throw it into a trash can. It strays in the trash can. And
Yeah,
you also should use hand sanitizers. But yeah, the damn things actually blow out so you have more germs all over your hand and all over the floor and all over the shirt, and yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, the only way that those things could probably work better if they were enclosed more, but that would mean that they'd have to close something around your wrists, which could lead to its own problems in case when those things malfunction. Because yeah, either they're going to not close properly, they're going to squeeze your wrists, or they're just going to get stuck, which means that you're stuck there. So yeah, it's a more technological, quote unquote, solution, but the old-fashioned towels work a lot better and cheaper.
Yeah, I seen many places they used both, but noisy neighbors. But I always took the paper towels for. I never liked those hand dryers.
Yeah. And a case where the old school will just beats out the new fad. So, can you two please clean your hands before touching me? You borrow Emmy's hand sanitizer and clean your hands for 30 seconds. Good job. Cleta, what do you need from me? At times like this, I should say... Dan and Leisha are looking for you. Your friends Leisha and Dan want me to tell you that they want to sing with you. Am I the only one who thinks that choir is stupid? I'm not afraid of the dark sea, though just a fish I may be. I've never seen lyrics this cringe before. It hurts to read. Why does the sailboat is my best... what does the sailboat is my best friend mean? How can a marine creature be a sailboat's partner? How do we know it's not a fishing vessel? Taking me to the water park's end? The only place for fish at a water park is on the barbecue. Or in an aquarium. The only ones who write that are those two idiots, Alicia and Dan. Hey, are they still mad at me? Alicia isn't mad anymore. Alicia cried a little, but isn't mad at you anymore. Isn't that what childhood friendship is all about? Yeah? Alicia really is a big softie. I didn't tell her about transferring schools because I knew she'd definitely cry. Well, it's my fault for not telling them sooner. I've been thinking about other stuff lately and must have ignored their feelings without realizing. I'll apologize to them when we get back. I want to explain something to you clearly, Nicoleta. It's me who wants to apologize. I'm apologizing because I care about friends, not because you're pretending to be a grown-up. Rage is inside quietly. Later on, I'm going to ask Grace, was I this ungrateful as a kid?
Dear.
But yeah, with things like that, and with a lot of things, it is generally better to rip the band-aid off quick.
Yeah, and also with the Android thing. Android has been around for a very long time. It's just with more advanced in technology, we realize how that they were not actually as practical as people thought they were at first.
Yeah. Like people using asbestos for isolation, for insulation. Yeah, that turned out to be a great idea, huh?
Yeah. I'm just glad that the only reason I know is because I saw this as ad on YouTube some year ago. And it was very much that the hotspots were announced that they are going to remove those, and why?
Yeah, to be fair, it is generally thought to be better or more efficient at the time with stuff like asbestos and such. It's just that it's not fully understood, which often can take years and years before something is fully understood and its consequences. But yeah, then there's other stuff that's just never thought through in the first place and just shoved out the door in the search of profit.
Yeah.
You're back. It had to be you, Belle. The leader we all need to get Kaleda to wrap up the mission safe and sound. Also, with the what they said earlier, was that supposed to mean that Grace is dressed up in her usual gear instead of the teacher's dress she's supposed to be wearing? Because she has quite a few things on her that are not really child safe, like all the electric grenades, and OBS is reconnecting. Okay, there we go. Yeah, what happened there? No, it was not my computer crashing, as it has been annoyingly, not too common, but has happened annoyingly enough in the recent times. No, that was the fuse that the router was connected to being flipped to install a lamp in the house extension below it. So yeah, we probably should redo the fuses here at some point or another. At least I wrote down next to it this time that which of the fuses also connects to the router and everything. But yeah, you just need to edit that together later. And yeah, this does tell me something interesting though. With all the characters moving around and such, that means that the areas are rendered or processed, whatever would read the words, locally, instead of specifically on a server. And hello there, Goat Girl. We keep seeing her everywhere.
They have a long tail.
Okay, let's read.
They might be an Oni.
Okay, there we go. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't we agree that I'm the team leader? As Kaleda gets photobombed by the sign. Alright. Let's give another task to our leader, Kaleda. Go get all the kids together. I hope that was the sound of the fuse box's door, the closet where the fuse box is in, getting closed. Otherwise, it's going to disconnect again soon. Anyway, just in time actually. The principal is almost here. You've dealt with him before. Remember to tell everyone to hide and don't let the principal see you. You don't need to remind me. Just make sure there are no slip-ups when it's time to snag those keys, sis. Did you just call me sis or miss? Oh, shut up. And thanks for the welcome back, Knight.
Dan, Lisa, I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Your fault? It's not like you need stupid friends like us. Once you're at that rich kid's school, you can probably get better friends.
Come on now. If you're afraid of Emmy getting taken away by new friends, you should transfer with her.
It's not that simple. Wait, no! Then we'll be leaving you all alone. I don't want that.
That wouldn't be okay?
It's not okay.
Hey, calm down. Lisa was just joking. Even if I transfer, we'll still be BFFs. Just like the fish in the boat. Even though the boat went to the water park, it was still the fish's best friend, right?
Wait, didn't you say you thought those lyrics were stupid?
They are. But not as stupid as me. I was so stupid that I didn't tell you about something as important as transferring schools because I was so scared I'd make you too mad.
And by not telling them, that instead got them mad.
Hemi, you aren't stupid. You're the coolest kid I know. I love being your friend.
Well, even though the new transfer student Colita is pretty cool, I like Dan and Emmy the most. Ugh, don't bring up that imposter. Ooh, is Emmy jealous?
Or that's why they used to at least, especially me, looks familiar.
Miss Grace says we need to get to the choir.
Uh-oh, it looks like she heard you.
Nope, I didn't hear anything. I wouldn't care even if I did. I have more important things to worry about than my popularity among some little kid. Oh, fudge, the principal! I'm gonna hide for now, Proxy. Could you head over to the choir and check on things in a bit?
Coleta hides.
Yeah, I think this confirms Coletta is an adult. However, I'm gonna guess the Yin Lottery was not with her.
Yeah. Good, very good. Excellent. I'm not afraid of that. Okay, Mr. Elton. Is your last name maybe John?
Thanks to you all, the choir is back to business. Now for the key. The principal sure is immersed in the singing. I just checked. He put his keys in his pocket. Now we just need to carefully approach him. Give me a signal for when I should strike.
Ah, not bad. Oh, wow. Wow. Beautiful singing, yes.
Wait just a little longer. All right, I'll wait for your signal.
Good, very good. Everyone is in sync.
Now! I got it! Wait, no! Drat! It slipped out of my grasp. Why didn't Anton let me bring that magnetic arm?
What's with these lyrics?
Go, Grace! All right, got it!
Huh? Miss Grace? Why are you so close? You weren't this outgoing during the interview.
Well...
Mr. Principal.
Oh, Emmy! Good job just now.
Thank you. You know your clothes are dirty? They're covered in dust. I think Miss Grace just wanted to help you dust them off.
The kid helps cover.
Dust? Oh, this dust. I, accidentally got it on me. Yes, it's chalk. I accidentally got chalk on me. As a principal, it's normal for there to be chalk on my clothes. It would be stranger if there wasn't any chalk.
Your acting about this is making it strange.
On the other hand, Miss Grace, your outfit is strange. As a teacher and a model to your students, what do you have to say for yourself?
Oops, sorry. Guess I won't wear it again.
Although your outfit lacks sophistication, as a new teacher, this field trip of yours was quite a success.
Wait,
We must view these things in separation. Nothing is just black or white. Most of us are shades of gray.
Go ahead.
does this mean she's not wearing her teacher uniform at the moment?
Yeah, she's in her actual clothes. There was